downtown Boise, you know that there is always something going on at JUMP. And as we start to get outdoors more, they have so many amazing events for us to check out. So we got Callie Lindsay here from JUMP to fill us in one I think people are going to be really excited about because it involves animals.
Yes.
Yes. The Idaho Humane Society Pets and Their Peeps event. Tell us about that.
So this event isn't until June, so you'll want to mark your calendars. But yesterday, the banners just went on sale. So what it is at JUMP, if you've ever walked around, on the lamppost, there's these big banners up, and you have the opportunity to purchase those banners to have a picture of your pet displayed at JUMP for the entire month of June. All of the proceeds go to the Idaho Humane Society. Then you can come down on the big event in June. That's the first Thursday in June, which happens to be June 1st. And you can come down, check it out. They'll also be offering photo shoots for your dogs, and those are $25. The banners are $225, but again, all those proceeds go directly to the Idaho Humane Society.
All right, so for a great cause, and what a fun little thing to do too, right?
Yeah.
There's so many proud pet parents out there, and I think that that's just a great way to celebrate your furry family members. All right. First Thursday.
Yes, so that's going to be our first Thursday in June, but we do have May 1st Thursday coming up next week on Thursday. It happens to be May the 4th, which May the 4th be with you. We're leaning into that theme a little bit. We're going to have some Star Wars characters to take pictures with in our lobby. Our play studio, which has a green screen, is going to be open for people to come in, and we'll have a Star Wars picture that we can put up on with a green screen, and people can take pictures fighting with some lightsabers, checking out the green screen. It's also Boise Music Week. Their big children's showcase is going to be in our Pioneer Room on our 6th floor. It's going to be awesome. It's a bunch of children that just love music. They're going to be doing their whole showcase, and that's kind of what the focus is really going to be, is the Boise Music Week showcase. But there's going to be so many fun things. There's going to be something happening on every single floor at JUMP. So if you haven't been to JUMP, this is the perfect time to come and check and see what it's about and see what we've got going on. There's going to be drinks and games on our deck. There's going to be just so much stuff, live music everywhere. It's going to be awesome.
I like the fact that you have something on every floor too coming up, because that's a chance to really explore the entire structure. I think every time I visited, it's been just like, to one part and to the next, and I'm like, well, I wonder what's going on up there. Why can't I access that? But now the whole thing's going to be available,
so this first Thursday, the whole building is going to be activated, and there's going to be something to do on every floor. So it's going to be a really cool time.
Now, what about those who are interested in screenwriting, filmmaking? Because you got some workshops.
Yes, every Saturday we have screenwriters and filmmakers workshop. The screenwriters one is just finishing up their current scripts that they were working on, but they'll be starting up fresh, and you can join anytime. The filmmakers one, the first one actually is this Saturday, and it's for anybody who is interested in any form of film or broadcast, whether that's from the acting, the directing, producing, any type of, if you're just interested in that industry. It's a time for people to come together to kind of meet, network, and they'll be working on specific projects. One of them coming up, we're going to be filming a couple of the scripts that the screenwriters have written, and we have an open casting call on May 6th for anyone who wants it, any level of actor. If you've never done it before and you want to get into it, this is a perfect opportunity, because all of these people are just people in the community. They're just doing this for fun and just wanting to do it, and it's free to the community.
Oh, that's awesome. Super cool. Okay, and then what's coming up on the 27th?
The 27th, the Sainga Taiko. It is a traditional Japanese drumming group.
Oh, wow.
And they, last July, the Oregon Idaho Buddhist temple burned down, and that's where all of their supplies were stored, all of their drums, their costumes, their equipment. And so this big event is this Thursday, and they are just saying thank you to the community, because the community really rallied for them and was able to get them new equipment, new everything, so that they could continue their drumming. And this is just a big thank you, and it's going to be a really, really cool event.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to mark that on the calendar. That sounds fantastic. Okay, and then also slide season is coming.
Yes, everyone always wants to know about the slides at JUMP. We do have limited hours for the slides, because due to liability, we do have to have somebody watching. They are metal slides. The temperature can affect and weather with rain, but our slides open officially next Tuesday. Tuesday through Saturday, we are open for noon shoots, and during the weekdays, that's 12 to 1. On Saturdays, it is 12 to 2. It is always weather permitting, but if you stop by, it's a lunch hour kind of thing. You can bring your kids on your lunch break, just come have fun. The slides will be open. We've got the 2 different slides. We'll kind of be rotating through
And those 2 different slides, there's a set on top of the building.
Yes.
Which is shorter, but because you're high up, just keep in mind, you know, if your kids may be a little skittish at heights, it's something to keep in mind because it does look high because you're on top of the garage. But as mentioned, it's just a shorter trip, and you end on the rooftop. The other one is the big swirly one that you've all seen when you drive by. I will give a fair warning. That thing is fast. Also, if you get dizzy easy, make sure that you are prepared. You've taken your Dramamine or something because it really does. And then there's a height requirement too.
There is a height requirement. We have a sign there that that has the height.
Yeah. But you don't want to come with your littles thinking that they're going to get to go down the big slide, and then all of a sudden you show up, and then they're like disappointed,
yeah,
right?
I think the height-wise is going to be about 5 years old. Is about 5, 6 is where they're going to first be able to start sliding down that slide. So do keep that in mind as well. And all of that information is on our website, so you can check the website to make sure before you
don't make any
head
promises
down.
until you go to the website. Okay, and where can people go for more information?
And people can go to jumpboise.org. All of our events are listed on there. It's constantly being updated. We're always doing fun events for the community, and most of the time they are free. So there's always something going on.
And I love the cultural focus that you guys do too, so important.
Yes.
All right, everyone stick around because coming up after the break, we got more outdoor fun for you with JUMP Boise to tell us about an event that combines comedy with conservation, so stick around.